Hi guys, it's Jan. Welcome back. So I am so excited to be back. It's 2014 and I feel like I haven't made videos in forever, although I know I made one a couple weeks ago. But I missed you guys so much, and I missed being on track with my videos, missed doing my weekly edits. I have like piles of stuff everywhere on my makeup table here, and there's like no rhyme or reason because I'm like, I'm going to do a video for this, I'm going to do a video for that, but I just really haven't had the time with the holidays. It gets so super crazy. But I feel like everything now after the new year, of course, has calmed down. Everyone's back in school, and I am back on track. And I missed doing my Friday fashion videos and my weekly edits, and I needed to do this video today, which I've been dying to do. So I am back, and I am so happy to be back. And I know a lot of you guys who I've made such great friendships with over the last few years have messaged me, and I told everyone it was fine. I came out with a video a couple weeks ago, so that seems to have, like, you know, quelled everyone with any kind of like fear that I left, which I didn't. I am here, and I am just, like, you know, like I said, super excited to be back. So today I'm going to do the sweater weather tag, which I was tagged about a month ago by Anna Saccone from TheStyleDiet, my good friend here on YouTube, who's given me so much support for my channel that I will always feel indebted to her for just being the wonderfully sweet person that she is. I love their daily vlogs, and my daughter and I are so super excited for the new baby, and we just completely love her. And she was so nice enough to tag me in this tag, and I really want to get it done because, like I said, it was like a month ago. So I have the questions here on my phone. Okay, here we go. So this is the sweater weather tag. Okay, here we go, guys. Favorite candle scents. I have a lot of favorite candle scents, but I'm going to say the one I'm burning has been something I've just really been enjoying ever since I first discovered it, which was like maybe last year. And, excuse me, but the only thing I will say, it's a Bath & Body Works candle. It's a 3-wick candle, and they burn kind of fast. But the scents stay in the room that you burned it in. And my room always smells like this scent because I'm always burning it. And it is the winter candle. And if you've not smelled this one, you really need to, because it's kind of like my perfumes, the way I would describe them. They're sweet, they're spicy. And this is too, and it smells kind of smoky like a fireplace, but it's not overbearingly sweet or, you know, too woodsy or anything. It's just perfect. It's definitely a Jan scent, and completely love it. So that, I would have to say, is definitely my favorite scent. Okay, coffee, tea, or hot chocolate is the next question. I occasionally have hot chocolate, not too often, so I'm going to go with tea, even though I drink coffee a lot. And my favorite tea, and I think I'd show you, you know, while I had it, is the Lady Grey tea right now. But I have a vast tea collection, I feel anyway, from herbal teas to, you know, just regular teas. And this is from Twinings, and I completely love this tea. So check this out if you've not tried it. It's really, really good. Favorite fall memory. Now, this was one I had to sit down and think about this because I have a lot of great fall memories from when I first had children. And of course, you know, you then start doing the things that you did when you were a kid. So that elicits a lot of good fall memories for me. But I'm going to say, since this is like kind of like a fall tag, I'm going to say, for the sake of the tag, not necessarily that this is my only answer, that when I was a kid, I grew up across the street from like a wooded area, like we call them the woods, and they were not dense where my mother couldn't see me from the front living room window, and we had a beautiful pond in the middle of the woods there at the end of my street corner where it would freeze over in the winter time, and it was just perfectly round pond with the woods all around, and the kids and I from the neighborhood would walk around the pond when the water was, you know, obviously not frozen. We had to be careful, but, you know, there were lots of trees, and we would just hang out, and my mother could look out the window and just see where I was. And in the fall, when the leaves would change, I was in the midst of all these gorgeous colors, and I think that's why fall, even though I love summer, is my favorite season, because it just goes back to when I was a kid. And, you know, some kids, older kids who shouldn't have done this, would light fires deep down in the woods where you couldn't see them, but you would smell it. And it would just smell so good though. And the colors at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon would come through the woods, and you know, the leaves, I mean, you would see the colors from the sun, and it just brings back so many beautiful memories of me growing up. Just this wooded area in front of my house where, of course, we all had backyards, we all had lawns to run around on too, but the woods was right there at the end of our corner, and all of us just kind of played in the woods, and it brings back a lot of good memories when I think about it. So I'm going to go with that. And then if I had to pick another memory, it would be when I first had my first son, who's now almost 20, when I guess the first couple of falls when we felt he was old enough to go out and understand pumpkin picking and apple picking and the hay rides and all that stuff. Those were really good memories too. Okay, so next question, number 4, is dark lips or winged liner? And I'm definitely going to go with winged liner. I love the dark lips, as you guys know. I have kind of like a medium tone color on my lips today. I don't even know what I have on my lips today. Oh, Saucy Mauve by L'Oreal. It's a real pretty color. But I'm definitely going to go with winged liner because I have a little bit of a winged out eye today. I just think it dresses up the eyes, so no matter what is going on down here, Coco, she was just in the backyard, the eyes always look dressed, you know, so I'm definitely going to go with the winged liner. Okay, next one is favorite fall fragrance. Now, this was something I forgot to show you guys in my Black Friday haul. This is Gucci Guilty. Completely love this scent. And again, it's like the candle. It's sweet and spicy. I always say the same thing, don't I? You guys know how I like the scents now. So totally love this. So I'm definitely going to say that. Next one is favorite Thanksgiving food. Now, Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday of the year in terms of food. That's the day where I'm like, you know what? Water? Yeah, okay. I'm going to have eggnog, and I'm going to have hot apple cider, and I'm going to have wine with dinner, and I just go all out because, and I'm hurting at the end of the night, trust me. But it's the one holiday where I have everything that I love, at least in terms of a holiday meal, assembled. You know, I love the sweet potatoes, I love the stuffing, the gravy, the turkey. But if I had to pick one thing, that would be really so hard. But I'm going to go with stuffing. Stuffing is like my favorite thing on the Thanksgiving table, I think, because it's so hard because I love the sweet potatoes too. But let's just say for the sake of this video, let's say stuffing. Totally love it. Okay, what is autumn like where you live? I must have said to my husband a million times this autumn that this autumn here in New York was gorgeous. Now, the people who know me, my friends who know I make videos, hopefully will, you know, remember this autumn the way I do. It was gorgeous. The skies were so blue. It was a beautiful, crisp autumn. It wasn't freezing cold. I felt like we really had an autumn. Like lots of times we feel like we don't really have a spring in New York. It just goes all of a sudden to like 90 degrees. I remember last year we had a nice spring too. But this year I'll never forget it, that this autumn was gorgeous. I mean, the skies were blue and it was crisp and just cool out there, and it wasn't like, you know, like you were freezing. It wasn't warm in any way, really. It was just perfect. So the fall where I live is crisp and cool like it should be, and it was perfect this year. It was a very long answer to that question, I know. Okay, most worn sweater. I have it here. It's from Target, and it's an inexpensive sweater, but it's one I totally recommend and probably have in my fashion videos. It's a V-neck sweater. It's long, covers the bum, so you can wear it with skinny jeans and like really great boots, you know, spiky stiletto kind of boots, and look appropriate. Or wear it with, you know, tall, flat leather boots with leggings and look really, really, you know, chic, casually dressed, but still chic at the same time. It's a V-neck sweater from Target, and it must have cost me, I think, probably $14.99. I probably have recommended in my fashion videos to have something like this. This is a staple in my closet, and we'll have this always going. Not this one, because it got a little stretched out at the bottom, because I wore it so much. I must have worn this at least twice a week, but totally would recommend having this in your collection. You can't go wrong with a typical V-neck sweater. It's got a really nice Parisian kind of feel for me. It's simple, but it's dressy at the same time, and it's totally perfect. So I would have to say this one. Okay, I may have to get back into my phone. I do. It's locked. You can tell I'm so psyched with this video. Okay, must-have nail polish. I'm going to go with Essie's Wicked. Totally love this for the fall, or the sweater weather tag, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? I looked at all my nail polishes, and I'm really basically a red nail polish girl, a nude, or a dark color, even though I have pink on today, which is surprising. I just kind of wanted to change it out a little bit. But Wicked by Essie is my favorite dark burgundy, maroon, dark burgundy color, whatever you want to call it. It's just absolutely perfect, and I love this. And this is probably like my 4th bottle of it. I completely love it. Football games or jumping in leaf piles? Definitely football games. I grew up on football. I had, like a real crusty old Irishman as a grandfather, and we went there every Sunday for Sunday dinner. No matter what season we went, whatever season we were in, whenever we went for Sunday, it was always a sports, show going on the TV. So, but I have a lot of particularly great memories of football because I used to go watch my uncle play football at the local high school, and we were out there in the cold, and I just loved it. So with this question, I'm going to say definitely football games, because even now on Sundays when I'm cooking dinner, my husband has it on, and I just hear it throughout the house, and it just brings back a lot of good memories. So definitely football games. Okay, skinny jeans or leggings? I'm going to keep this short. Skinny jeans. Even though I love leggings, but skinny jeans. Combat boots or Uggs? I'm going to keep this one even shorter. Definitely combat boots. I don't own Uggs, and I did own Koolaburras once, and I just couldn't groove to it, although I like the way it looks on other people. Is pumpkin spice worth the hype? Totally. I had a cup of coffee going before, and I don't add sugar to my coffee. I just add the flavored creamer, and it was pumpkin spice, and it's been going strong since they came out with them. Favorite fall TV show? I don't have one. I thought this was an interesting question. So I'm just going to go with like my shows that I watch. And I'm going to say it's like, it's a variation. It's either Barefoot Contessa Ina Garten, because just completely adore her, and I feel like I am her in so many ways. The BBC News I always have on, even before my local news, because I think I'm more interested in around the world than what's going on in my area, because I pretty much know what's going on in my area. Or the Housewives shows, of course. So I don't really have a fall TV show that I love. And the last one is, what song gets you into the fall spirit? Which I couldn't really answer this one either. I could tell you definitely Christmas songs, but not like fall spirit songs. I don't know. So I'm going to go with my favorite fall song, which was the Rihanna Eminem Monster song. I think the two are brilliant together. I know they made like 4 songs together, and I just completely love Eminem, and I completely love Rihanna, and I blast that song in my car. So yeah, totally, that's my favorite fall song. So that is the sweater weather tag, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm so excited to be back on track and see you guys and make videos and connecting again. I missed you. I felt like when I wasn't making videos, I missed a part of something in my life, and I have an obligation to YouTube now, and I really feel like I need to just reconnect, and was so happy to make this video with you guys today. So I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you guys very, very soon. So hugs to everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful 2014. Thumbs up for a really great year for everyone. Always try and look on the positive side. Someone always has something worse going on in their lives. It's kind of my motto. But yeah, just think positively, chase your dreams, and have fun with life, because you get to only do this once. As we're fond of saying in this house, YOLO. So I'm a big believer in that. So enjoy 2014, and hopefully you stick with me throughout the year, and I give you guys a big, big hug and kiss. Bye guys. Love you.